Ready to go green.
Yeah, we're looking for a good race out of these guys. Look like the outside got the jump getting into one there, so he'll get the preferred line getting into two, and they're off down to the dog leg.
Looked like a very uneven start, but they're going to let it go. Jimmy Weller in that number 23 out in front. And contact. One car upside down. That looks like Matt Brooks rolling it on his roof, sliding into turn number one. A very spectacular ride.
Yeah, that's something that you would see in open wheel cars there, a car getting upside down, but it looks like he's moving around in there, and it looks like everything's going to be okay. We're going to bring out the red here just to make sure, get him out of that car, make sure everything's safe.
Red flag now coming out, but you can see him climbing out of the car right now. Tough break for Matt Brooks. Like everybody was able to drive away.
Yeah, it's tough to see what happened here. It looked like the white car, they just got him underneath the 28, sent him for a little bit of a loop, but doesn't look like it's a whole lot of damage done to anybody's cars.
That was the 00 of Grant Davidson getting together with the 26 of Preston Peltier. Caution out once again. We started to talk about Ross Kenseth, but we're going to slow these guys down. We've got 3 cars in the back straightaway, the number 41, the number 5, and one other car. Here's a restart with lap number 5, and Jimmy Weller gets loose from Ross Kenseth. Kenseth gets into the back of him. Weller slips up just a little bit, and there goes Kenseth to the bottom. Battle for the 4th spot, heating up right now. Corey Williams on the outside in that number 1. Bobby Niesmer Jr. on the bottom. And right now you're looking at the battle for the lead out there. That's Jeff Fultz. That's the Ware Creek Diamond Concrete Polishing Products Ford. Right behind him, it's the number 25 of Ross Kenseth as well. Number 15 of Colt James. He's going to make it a 3-car battle for the lead.
Hard and heavy. We got a caution here coming out of turn 4.
Trouble in the top of turn number 3. A couple of guys pulling away from the accident scene. That's a number 58 of John Cox. Works during the day at Stewart Haas Racing. Restart on lap 48. Jeff Fultz gets the advantage. Good move for Roger Lee Newton. He comes to that 2nd spot right now. You hear the spotters talking to the drivers out there, letting them know what cars are around them. Cars all coming through the dog leg. Preston Peltier has the number 43 of Dennis Schoenfeld right behind him. Then it's Michael Pilla in the 4 as well. They're battling in the top 10. Michael Pilla now looking to the inside of Schoenfeld. Good battle for position on track. But here come your leaders back to the stripe. Jeff Fultz leading the way. Roger Lee Newton almost run right in the back of him.
Yeah, he did. The caution came out, which probably stopped him from trying to make a move getting down into 3.
Lap 57 restart. That's usually where a lot of the field shuffles, and now your new leader fighting for that top spot is the 12 of Mark Reedy. Schoenfeld and Bobby Niesmer Jr. are 2nd and 3rd. And that number 43 is your new leader. He now leads this event. Mark Reedy, Bobby Niesmer Jr., and the number 23 of Jimmy Weller round out your first 4. That's the battle for 3rd right there. Jimmy Weller getting past Mark Reedy. Michael Pilla also trying to make his way past the 12 as well.
Yeah, this is where the spotters really earn their money right here. They got to tell that driver, hey, man, you got a guy looking on your inside so that they don't pinch off turn 1 and spin them both out.
With Bobby Niesmer Jr., he makes contact with the number 43 of Dennis Schoenfeld. They were really starting to lean on each other, and you just saw that shot that Niesmer got going into turn number 1. We get ready for a lap 64 restart. Dennis Schoenfeld leading the way. He gets the advantage on Jimmy Weller on the restart. Good battle for that 4th spot. Roger Lee Newton on the outside of Ross Kenseth in the 25. They're going to almost rub fenders. They were running so close. Didn't look like you could fit a piece of paper between them, but now as they start to go at it, Roger Lee Newton has the advantage.
Yeah, here comes Colt James, too. He's just waiting for one of these guys to mess up and take advantage of the situation there. Kind of leaning on each other a little bit, letting them know that they're there. You see him diving down into the inside. Up, and they touch here on the start-finish line, and it looks like he might actually get the pass completed here coming off of turn 2.
Ross Kenseth going to take the spot as he gets down into turn number 3. Action going back to your leaders. Dennis Schoenfeld leading the way. Michael Pilla in that 2nd spot.
Yeah, the fast groove is narrow. I think that's the key, Derek. If you want to go fast at this place, you got to stay hung out on the outside.
Ryan Blaney trying to pick up that Southern 6-pack championship in the CRA Series. Oh, a little fender rubbing right there between Ross Kenseth and the 23 of Jimmy Weller Jr. And Kenseth gets the spot with 40 laps to go. 91 laps are down, about less than 35 to go. That finds the number 43 of Dennis Schoenfeld out in front. Michael Pilla is 2nd. Ross Kenseth third. Fourth is Jimmy Weller in the number 23. And rounding out the top 5, it is Colt James in the 15. Oh, trouble out on the track. Mark Reedy loops the car around the MAL Entertainment number 12. Parked at the bottom of turn number 3, and we are seeing another caution. Got a restart, lap 102, and Schoenfeld looks like he spun the tires.
Yeah, another one of those situations where somebody didn't get enough heat in the tires on a restart.
Michael Pilla, your new leader, going down the back straightaway. Ross Kenseth moving to the inside of Schoenfeld. Still going to be side by side. Meismer trying to get the advantage as they come to the line. Weller gets turned. He hits the inside wall. Major damage on the front end of his car.
Yeah, good job by the rest of the field to miss that and make it a bigger incident than it needed to be.
And Bobby Meismer Jr. also in the wall as well. Something amiss. Your new leader as they come back down to the stripe is the number 25 of Kenseth. Pilla goes to second. Third spot is Dennis Schoenfeld, followed by Colt James.
Yeah, they're side by side. We've got another wreck here in the
turn number 2. Scott Hance around. Roger Lee Newton hard in the wall. Preston Peltier also involved as well. Another caution to slow this field down. Good advantage for Ross Kenseth on the restart. Michael Pilla once again looking like he spun those tires. Colt James slips up the track a little bit. Dennis Schoenfeld goes to the inside of him, but he looks like he doesn't have any tires left on that race car. Whoa, one car going around. That's the number 43, and everybody heads up to avoid it. Two cars getting together. Ryan Blaney upside down. So Ryan Blaney's rough night continues. He had an altercation with someone getting upside down in the beginning of the race, and now Ryan Blaney finds himself on his roof. Mark Reedy slow on the track real quick. He gets it rolling. No caution coming out. Kenseth continues to lead. Michael Pilla in second. Third spot is Colt James, and there is less than 20 laps to go. 15 to go at the line. You heard the spotter say to Ross Kenseth as he comes back down the line. 15 more laps to go. It finds Michael Pilla in second. Third is Colt James, and from there on back, about 15 to 20 car lengths back is fourth place.
Yeah, you can see the third place car is really struggling to keep up with these guys.
Caution coming out, turn number 4. We find the number 5 turned around. That is Jared Marks. Kenseth's going to try to come back through the field, and doesn't look like he's going to have far to go. They started with 28 at the drop of the green. They are now down to 12 cars at the track. Michael Pilla in the number 4 looking for his very first ever CRA win. Second place, Colt James also looking for his very first CRA win, as is the number 43 of Dennis Schoenfeld. 3 drivers running in the top 3. Turning into a 2-horse race for the top spot here in this main event. That finds the number 4 of Michael Pilla out in front. The number 15 of Colt James runs in that second spot right now, and all eyes in the grandstands are watching first and second. Good heads-up eyes on the spotter for Ross Kenseth. He was real quick to notice the 143 of Cody Humphries sitting sideways on the front straightaway. Restart lap number 119. The number 15 of Colt James trying to take that lead away from Michael Pilla. That was the advantage that he needed. He's clear.
Yeah, he had that outside line, which definitely carried more speed down into turn 3 for him.
Definitely has been a race of survival today with 2 red flags. Multiple caution flags for wrecks out on the track. We've got 2 more laps to go.
Here's Spotter. He's telling them, hey, man, 2 to go. They're getting a little aggressive there. He gets them loose, takes advantage of it, didn't wreck them, which is good to know.
Just had to move him up out of the way, and that's exactly what Ross Kenseth did. Our cameras pan over to our leader, the number 15, Colt James, coming off of turn number 3. He's going to win the CRA portion of the North-South Shootout, his first ever CRA win. Big win by Colt James. Congratulations to him. He's going to pull down into the North-South Shootout victory lane. It's always exciting when you can win a race, but when it's your first one, it makes it extra special.
Hey, right now we've got our third place finisher tonight here, Michael Pilla. And Michael, boy, for a minute there we thought you might come away with a checkered flag.
Yeah, we had a good car. You know, we had a good car in practice. We had a different tire this year than we normally ran, and I didn't think we had the best car, you know, in practice this morning, yesterday, but it came down to the race. It just got better and better, and that's how everyone started falling off. And you know, we made some right side tires, and we hit the wall on the original start after that, and I really thought we had a bad car after that. And you know, and just as we got going, it was the same old car, and we should have won the race, but you know, whoever crossed the line at 125 wins, and you know, we were third tonight.
Hey, third's not bad. Mike, congratulations. Appreciate your time.
Well, Colt James picks up the win here at Concord. Ross Kens at second. Michael Pilla third.